Yeah, hi, my name's Ruben. In this series of videos, I'll walk you through the sample Pool Doctors application that I developed for the introduction of Gennaro Mobile. In this video, I'm going to look at the back-end application, not the code, but just the way it works and what you can do with it. So with our mobile phone application, we were syncing to a database held on a remote server, and we've got web services that interact with that database, and we can also got a little web client program that enables you to read what's on that database. So first I'm going to show you the web service. So if we just go into our Pool Doctors code, look in jobsync.4gl, each of these functions will typically have a URL that's being used to set up a web service. So here I'm looking at the get customers URL. If I copy and paste that URL into my web browser, that's going off, making a call to the web service and doing a select on the customers table and returning all the customer data. So our job synchronization process is comprised of a number of these web service calls, and if you go through the code and job sync, you can see them in refresh customer, refresh product, refresh job header, and also the create random job, so it has a web service URL. So those are the URLs you use in your application, and simply by going into the browser, like I just did, you can, or particularly more so with the get ones rather than ones that do a post, certainly the get ones, you can sort of test them and see what sort of data is coming back. The other thing we've got hanging off our backend database is an Enquiry Program. So here's the URL here, demo.4js.com/gas/wa/r/Pool Doctors Enquiry. If I run that, that's simply listing all our data we've got on that database. So I periodically clean it out, so I've only got 11 rows there at the moment. But if I ever want to refresh it, just click the refresh button and it goes away and refreshes from the database. And then it, if you click on a row on the left-hand side, you can see the information on the job header table, and then the job detail table, job note, job photo, and the job timesheet tables. So that's all the information that's been uploaded. So now I'm just going to quickly run through that upload process so you can see that data changing. So I'm running against the simulator. So I'm running against the simulator. Drag my window so you can see it. So here's our simulator. So what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is create a random job, which we're going to use for our testing. So if I tap create random job, it's gone off and created job number 010012. And if I go and look in our browser, click the refresh button, we now see there's a job 010012. It's got some header information such as a customer, but no detail, note, photo, or timesheet data. So now in my go back to my application, I'll do a sync so that it downloads from this database onto our device. We should now see there's job 010012 at the bottom. Now let's get on and entering some data against that job. So we'll start it. Just very quickly, I'll add one product line. Add some notes. I'm on the simulator, so I can't take a photo. And some timesheet. And now I'll complete that job. So now the job's shown complete, and if I go back and sync again, we should now find that that data has been uploaded back to our back-end database. You can see there something included in the jobs uploaded. And if I go to my web application, refresh it, we should now see for job 010012, we've now got Well, hey, we've now got the fact that we've signed it. We've got the signature. Also got the detail, the job note, and the job timesheet data has been successfully uploaded to our backend server. Okay, so that's just a quick run through of that sync process and using the Enquiry program and the web services.